I know that since this is part of the enterprise search and discovery, you guys know darn well what metadata is. I can tell you that there are parts of the organization, particularly those oriented around risk and compliance, that really don't understand that. They will understand that there's kind of dangerous or potentially dangerous content, but they won't make the link between that and metadata. And that's where I think knowledge management can play a really big role in saying it's not just, legal types will tend to look at that red balloon. They'll look at essentially what's file metadata and not understand that there's content-based metadata that's very easy to have. And this is just a smattering of the type of metadata that you can get with auto-classification. There's upwards of 600, 700 different types of fields, sometimes organized by industry sector, that are available, in other words, using software, machine learning, things like that, to catalog that content so that it can be used for search or for retrieval or for many other InfoGov type topics. So this is just a smattering. And I purposely point out just the yellow balloon because it's just date. Just the concept of date. There are so many different types of dates that might be present in a document. And it's up to you guys as the knowledge thinkers to understand which dates are pertinent and often in what hierarchical order. If you take something like a contract, you might have an effective date, a termination date, certain dates that survive the termination of the contract, like confidentiality usually will extend a year or two beyond. And all of those dates have different significance for different purposes. So if you have the ability to automatically extract date, why not extract all of them?
Perfect. And also just sort of words that we're going to be using a lot. We're going to be talking about auto classification, but you could be also in another room talking about text analytics. Text analytics is using some of the basic fundamental building blocks of auto classification. We will also be talking about analytics, but we're not necessarily only talking about text analytics. We're going to be talking about other types of analytics around the larger economics of a corpus of information. You'll also be hearing a lot about natural language processing. Natural language processing is happening within an auto classification scheme.